rapper that just came home not too long ago, a guy that, you know, you used to know, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you your opinion on this. I can't get a consensus from people about whether or not 6ix9ine is going to be able to be successful as a rapper after everything that he did.
I think he will be.
You think he will be successful? You think that enough people? You think Tekashi 6ix9ine will be successful?
Yeah, yeah, I do. And the reason being is the guys that actually look, lifestyle, the way they grew up, right? One second.
I didn't expect him to say that. I gotta be honest with you. Like, I had that question.
Gotta make sure the power don't go.
Oh, powerful.
So look, the guys that have in the cities that they come from, the environments where they adjust to kind of the street codes, the street lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
So these guys, they're looking at it like, nah, he snitched on everybody. Can't do it that. No, I ain't fucking. Right now, the actual consumers of hip hop music are in Middle America. They need somebody to drive them to the mall on the weekend to find something. They can't even get in trouble unless you fucking with a deer in the backyard. You know, and these are the people that our culture, hip hop, allows them to go on safari. They allow them to understand the slang, get next to the animals, and not be in danger, not hurt. Like to understand everything that's going on. Or we're gonna slide on them. So all of this different shit that you hear in the music 24/7. That's representation of a whole almost a foreign energy to them. You know, and those people would look at it and say, you wanted me to do 40 years for guys that slept with my girlfriend and took my money and was going to hurt my mother? At that point, tell any kid that hasn't been exposed to the street that you're going to hurt his mother, that's with his girlfriend, and take his money. And he's going to say, fuck those people. I don't care. Yeah, whoever. And even when the tough, like what's the name, try to respond, my oldest says something when Tekashi says something.
Oh, your son?
Yeah, he's not even supposed to be in those conversations because it's not. Like the reason people might not whoop on him is they think I'll do something if something happens to him. But he shouldn't even be talking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
is there any chance at a reconciliation between you and your son? Because a lot of people from the outside, the boy looked just like you.
That's
a lot of people from the outside think that situation is sad, man, that y'all can't come
to
something.
It is sad. It's a sad situation, right? And when you pray for success, you don't necessarily pray for the things that come with it, right? And there's no such thing as success without jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. And entitlement is growing in someone you love in the scariest part, right? And his mom developed an entitlement that cannot be met. Filtering that energy through his actual personal interests. Let's say now that he's starting to like females, he's conscious of what kind of shoes he want to wear. I need these Jordans, the retro Jordans is coming, different things. And then his mother go, all right, I'll get them for you, but it just bothers me because you're supposed to have them all. So while being a privileged child, he feels deprived. When you had everything I didn't have. I can tell you how much my kids cost. In New York State, 1.360. You see what I'm saying? And I don't have an issue with paying the support fund. The reason why I'm the way I am with those kind of situations, I pay my support that year that the baby's born. Move the money to the account, let it, and it automatically disperses a certain amount of money per each month. So with him, I noticed over the years like it developed because I blamed it on his mom for a long time. But it's not his mother, it's him. Like I've gone places where he was at and he left.
Fifth, you love your son?
I used to. You ask yourself how long, a complicated question would say, how long can you love something that don't love you back?
Mm.
You see, so in this experience, you look and you say, I didn't think success would cost me my firstborn, but it's the situation it is. Like my grandfather would say, it rattled like a snake. If it slithered like a snake, is it a snake or do you need to be bit? Right? And that's the Aiken, South Carolina, and this the country, she'll say. And what he keeps saying is every time you see the boy, he's show up with somebody you got a problem with. What does that day? People will always try to make relationships on a common bond of disliking someone. Like, be friends with you because your enemy is my enemy.
Yeah.
And he sees himself that way. To the extent where he's actually taking pictures with Preem's son or doing different things that, and you go, well, I'm like, I don't even understand where your motivation comes from with these things, but.
Can you excuse any of that because of how young he is?
No, he's 23 years old, 24 years old. It's not a baby no more, it's a grown man. See, I look at you as you grown, the decisions that you make as you start to pass what they would have did to us. They would have charged me like an adult at 15. So at 23, it's like you grown in my head. My homeboys, they had their babies at 15. At that point in the neighborhood, that was when you actually got into, we started the sexual thing. You know what I'm saying? It started to really get into, and everybody 15, 16 years old was the point that he was having kids. So like I was super late with him because I didn't want to have, something that I didn't actually connect with because we both was babies, at that point. And then later, I mean, all these things don't turn out the way you want it. Life doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? And
what would have to happen for you guys to have a relationship again? That's the last question I'll ask about it.
I don't know. I ran into him one time. This is ill, right? Right after, it was 2 months before his support was finished, right? And at the time, he's standing at the desk talking to the jeweler, and he had a small diamond chain, 2 small diamond chains, trying to get a bigger diamond chain, right? Trading them, see how much can you get that one. And I walked in, he goes, "Oh, you got somebody like watching me?" I said, "Nah." He said, "Oh, so coincidence?" He said, "Yeah, coincidence." Then he turned back to the jeweler. He goes back to talking to the jeweler, and he's like, "Nah, I can't do that." Now I'm like, because of how much the jeweler's asking him for, saying he can't do it. But he doesn't realize that he's at the booth negotiating, putting 2 small diamond chains back to get a bigger diamond chain with the money I'm mailing him. His mother never had a job. She didn't do nothing. I would have questioned whether I was wrong if she did something after the fact. She genuinely did not want to do nothing. This girl looked me in my face and told me, like, she was like, "You bought Mike Tyson's house?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "So why you ain't tell me this?" I said, "Because you ain't moving there." Well, I would have had to leave them in Mike Tyson's house. Like Mike left his old lady in him there when I got it. You see what I'm saying? So, because they would have said he's accustomed to this lifestyle and this is what he would have, it would have changed the whole scenario. So when I said, "Nah, you got to go, you're going to get a place over here," I gave her the same money that I gave my grandmother to buy my grandmother's house, for her to pick out a house and buy her house. And you go there until you figure out what you want to do. You don't want to do nothing. You're not coming with me stand like that. She was like, "You did it already. Don't nobody work if they don't have to work. You already did it." Feeling like the records you already sold. If I was thinking like that, that's who I was. Yeah, they've been over.
Damn.
Because if you think about it, a lot of people, like when in the book I say, when you hustle, right? When you're a hustler, you adapt a mentality. You live by those ways, right? If you experience a setback, it's okay. It's always, the setback is for the get back. It's for, for you to feel that low, the way you feel when something goes bad. Damn, it's for how it feels when it's going right, right? So you can actually feel that, experience that joy at that point. And then go on, You could be getting money. The police sweep. You got 3 people busted at one time. You got to bail all of them out. I pay lawyer fees for all of them. You got to have all of your money that you had in the bank that you felt was just yours and profits is now taken out of your profits and placed into the necessity of keeping you functional. Right? And you bounce back from that. Like everybody get back, you get back. From there, like you look, what you say?
The next meeting.
Oh man, we didn't even talk about the book. So look, you said when he said, look, check it out, man. This is why it was cool to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do this with just anybody. Like Ari, I did with Ari Melbourne, and I do it with you, but I'm not going to just get on the thing with, I don't care who the public is.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
You want to go into